it's Lee from coloringqueen.net, and I've got another colouring book by a Korean artist. You may have already seen the first one that I reviewed, Flora of Goddesses. There's 3 in this series, and I've just got it up against Secret Garden so that you can see that it's virtually the same size, same sort of thickness. And as I said, there's 3 in this series. So check out my videos on the other ones as well if you like this particular artist. So we've got a textured dust jacket with a little bit of purple foiling highlight there. Glossy cover with gold printing on it. It's super reflective. Have a look at it go in the Sydney sunshine today. Then this is not craft paper, it's just like tan paper as a protective sheet. Coloured title page, which is always so special when we get coloured printing. Now we've got on the facing page, we've got like a lavender background, tiny little element there to colour in if you've got some super good eyesight and some fine liners. Now the first few pages have pre-colour printing on it, and then the rest of the book is just full page images. So I know some people don't like the pre-coloured printing because it sort of dictates your colour palette, but it's not for the whole book, so don't worry. And we've got these gorgeous coloured pages opposite to indicate that these are the coloured components of the book. This artist always does some really interesting perspective type drawings. They sort of remind me a little bit of Lizzie Cullen's work. And they're always sweet and whimsical. Now there is a little bit of discoloration on the pages that you may notice. I say this in every video because I've had them for so long on my shelf, and quite frankly it's got to the stage now where people just kind of request things and I dig it out if I haven't already reviewed it. You may have already seen a flip through in one of my haul videos, which obviously I can't remember which one now. Getting old, memory's going, and quite honestly I've got far too many colouring books to remember all the details. So we've got single page illustrations and an off-white background. This discoloration is only because it's been sitting on my shelf. I'm sure yours will not have that slight discoloration around the edges, and I know it's going to, you know, be covered up with pencil or background material, so it doesn't bother me. There's sweetly whimsical pictures, but they do run up against the spine, but it should lay down flat pretty easily because the binding is pretty good in these books. So let me exercise some muscle here. And I've got it down a little bit with just 2 firm pushes. Now on the reverse there's always text in Korean, which I have no idea what that says. Really makes me wish that I, had stuck out languages at school, but I only ever, was enrolled in German or Spanish, and most of my books are Japanese or Korean, so either way it probably wouldn't have done me any good. So some gorgeous pictures in this one. We've got that off-white medium quality paper and lots of flowers in this one in different types of imagery, in bouquets, natural landscape. Isn't this gorgeous? And those quirky little buildings that this artist always includes. Very detailed chandelier there, and some lovely interiors. The interior pictures give you so many options to try different things, like colouring timbers and wood. And look, they're going to do some colouring in maybe. And having a little read. These would all be colouring in books with me, but actually most of you would be surprised. I've actually got more reading books than colouring in books. Man, oh man, I have so many books on so many different types of things that I actually can't fit them in my house anymore. I've had to put them in storage while we do some renovations, and I had to kick them out of the colouring cave a long time ago because the colouring books took over. So you could say I'm definitely a book lover. I've also got books on like Kindle and stuff too, but I actually like paper-based books. Sort of nothing like curling up in bed reading a paper-based book, but you know, I do have some Kindle ones. I just like the feel of turning the pages over, I think. So another gorgeous kitchen scene. I love these farmhouse style kitchens. Lots of lovely fruit and veg. Lots of sort of flora and interior kitchen food type imagery in this book. So they're having pizza for dinner by the looks of it. Oh, this is always my favourite part, the dessert part. And cute little squirrel. And look at that bunny rabbit. Isn't it gorgeous? Those cute little buck teeth. She's absolutely gorgeous, so cute. This artist tends to draw really beautiful flowers too. They're really clear and well defined. And we've got our little girl budding colourist drawing on the walls with her little bunny rabbit watching over her. Gosh, who wouldn't love a room like that when you're a kid? Or even a big kid for that matter. A gorgeous little puppy dog. And see how well he defines the hair, making it easy for you to work out where your shadows, etc. are. So some really lovely images in this book, some with a lot of detail. I really love this one. It's going to be great at Christmas time, if I remember that I've got that there. And there we are, we're at the end of our gorgeous Korean colouring book. Until next time, happy colouring.